We ask the journalists to, as a basic guideline, not to get closer to a shooting scene or an explosion scene immediately after a first explosion, so there can be a secondary explosion. To not get closer than they have to. If necessary, use a bigger lens or a bigger camera, or make sure you're behind a wall. But the basic rule is only get as close as you have to get your pictures, and be extremely aware of what's going on around you. We use a buddy system so that another member of the team will be looking out for changes in mood or changes in activity around you, because suddenly, in Jakarta again, there were bullets flying in all directions and we didn't know actually where the shooters were. I found it very useful to show empathy, to show that you're aware of the trauma they've gone through, and to express your sympathy and condolences. Ask the questions in a very gentle way, not in a way that I'm a journalist, I have a right to know, but in a way saying, this must be very traumatic for you. Did you see what happened? How is your family doing now? And I think the other thing about it is not just to teach them as subjects of the news, it's also to treat them as human beings. So when you finish the interview, still speak to them and continue being empathetic to their plight. There were, in the terrorist attacks in Jakarta in January of 2016, there were some fairly horrific scenes with mangled bodies which had been blown apart lying in the streets. We did take footage of them because that was essential to telling this story, but we tried to keep the shot as wide as possible and evoke what had happened, evoke the mood without getting too close up.